Alan here. And I just got done teaching an active threat response class at a church. Had about 50, 60 or more people in there. Really good class, great questions, very well received. And I really enjoy the feedback when people say they were empowered and that they got something out of the training and the classes, because that's what we as instructors and trainers should be doing. We should be teaching people, we should be empowering them, not scaring them, not traumatizing them, like I've seen some people do with this topic. I remember a situation once where an individual went in, started firing blanks and telling people, you'd be dead, you'd be dead, you'd be dead. That doesn't help people. That doesn't empower people. That scares people and makes them afraid of the topic. It shuts down their learning. We need to teach people to whatever level they're at and then take them up in baby steps to teach them more and more to help them so they can enjoy life safely, so they can be safe, so they can be proactive for their own survivability to keep themselves and others safe from harm when the professionals can't get there yet. Fill that gap. And that's what good training does. I remember teaching with Peyton Quinn years ago, and the woofers and the bullet men lose. That was your job, to lose. And we would only press people as far as their capabilities. That means if I was working with a novice who had never done any self-defense training or anything before, I wouldn't act the same as I would that person had been training, or maybe that cop, or maybe that martial artist or military guy, or some woman that could take a little bit more, right? So you tailor the training to the person or the people that you're teaching, and you want to reinforce the teaching. And if you go into the stress and the scenarios, those aren't to scare people or demoralize people. Think, oh, they're just going to die. No, they always win. They always survive. You help them with the skills they've learned. You reinforce those skills under stress to help them. And that will empower them and help them react in an actual situation better. If all you do is scare people and show them that they're not tough enough, they would just die, that does nobody any good. So for all of the instructors out there that are teaching and helping others, remember and use that as your guiding force of what you're doing. You are teaching people, you are empowering people, you're helping them learn skills that will help them combat terrible situations that they're not yet ready for, and you're helping them get ready. And some people it's going to be baby steps, and not everyone has to have the capabilities of a Navy SEAL or a Delta operator. They just need enough that they can live life safely, and if an emergency happens, they can respond with the best with what they have and increase their survivability and maybe help others survive as well. And that's what it's all about. So remember that when you're teaching, remember that when you're learning. Enjoy life safely, and let's all help and empower one another.